Hey, what is going on, guys? I'm going to show you guys why you should get and how you can get a Pangoro in Pokemon Revolution Online.
I know what you fantasize about. I know what you.
There's several bosses across all regions in Pro. When you want to earn money by defeating bosses, there's been a lot of tactics to do it actually. For example, a Button Bass team, Sharpedo team with Destiny Bond and a few others. The current way how people do it most of the time is they get a Wismicot and a Cottonee with Memento. This will take down the opponent's Pokemon, their attack and special attack. Then you switch into a Drifblim, for example. This is what I prefer to use at the moment with this moveset. The stockpile will make defense and special defense go up and the leftovers will heal. After a while the Pokemon will not get big damage anymore because it will get healed constantly and the attack do less damage than the heal will do. Flash will decrease the opponent's accuracy. After 6 times, which is max amount of a stat going up or under, the opponent's Pokemon will miss a lot of his shots. Then I will Button Pass into a Blaziken with speed boost with Sword Dance. Eventually, after powering up with my Sword Dance and my Pokemon being speed boosted, I'll Button Pass to the monster of the team. And here's the point where the video goes about. Who can a monster be? An Excadrill that has a total base set of 508? Or a Haxorus with a total base set of 540? Or just a Pangoro with a little lower total base set of 495, he's under the 500. But why would you use a Pangoro over a Haxorus and Excadrill? The reason is Power Trip. Power Trip deals damage. It normally has a base power of 20, but gains 20 power for every increased stat stage that the user has. Stats decreased below normal do not affect this Pokemon attack. Its maximum possible base power is 860 total. This is when attack is boosted, special attack, defense, special defense, speed and accuracy. 7 total stats. The attack stat will raise the attack by its own to 120, 20 times 6. But then it will get plus 20 for every other stat. There's 6 other stats. At that moment you have a total base stat of 860. But the way I do it, with just boosting up attack, special attack, defense and special defense, it will become an attack with 600 attack on its own. The stats and moveset you're gonna use on a Pangoro is a Mold Breaker by ability and the nature will be Adamant. You can always use a Synchronizer, for example a Gardevoir or a Xatu, with the Synchronize ability, and nature has to be Adamant. There will be a bigger chance of the Pokemon synchronizing its nature when you encounter a Pancham. If you're gonna EV train the Pangoro when you eventually get it, it will need a 252 attack stat on EV, 252 on speed and a 6 on HP. The 6 you can put wherever you want. You can put it into defense, special defense or HP, but I prefer into HP. It's the most valuable. The moveset you're gonna use on this Pangoro is Earthquake, Power Trip, Storm Throw and Crunch. When you're gonna defeat bosses in Pokemon Revolution Online, there's several items you could use on your Pokemon. On Pangoro you're gonna use a Focus Sash, so it doesn't get one-hitted by a crit hit. It will also outspeed most of the Pokemons or almost all of the Pokemons, but you gotta be careful because there's a few exceptions sometimes. When you battle against Thor, one of the big bosses you can defeat in this game, you're gonna use the Lumberry. That's what people prefer. You can also use leftovers. When you're battling against a weak boss, you can just use leftovers so it gets healed over time every round, and at the end of the game you have a fully healed Pangoro, but it's wherever you want, Focus Sash or Pangoro or leftovers. Buy a Pancham of the trade chat on Pokemon Revolution Online, on the forums of Pokemon Revolution Online, or maybe on Discord. You can also get yourself a Pancham in Pinkan Island. As you can see, Pancham can be found here in these grass pots. When you click on the Pancham, it will show the Pokédex. You can see all the moves, but the most important thing, area. It can be finding rest during the day. You can use my tactic, how I do it. You can put a Xatu in the first slot that's fainted, so it doesn't throw out the Xatu every time. But the Synchronize will still do its work because it's in the first slot. As a second one, you can use a Guard of War, for example, with ability Trace. This will see what ability it has. This is to keep some Pokeballs spare in your backpack. If you see it's not a good ability, you just run away and hope you find another one. And the third Pokemon I have in my team is a Breloom. I use it because it has False Swipe and Spore. In order to gain access to Pinkan Island, it is necessary to complete the first part of the Pinkan Island quest. Starting it requires a player to have completed Johto Elite 4, as well as to accumulated at least 25 hours of playtime. As you can see, I have 725, so I'm way over it. The quest starts by talking to Officer Jenny at Vermilion City and will have the player chase Butch and Cassidy through a few areas of Kanto. Once the duo has been defeated, Officer Jenny will allow you the player to go to the island. How to get to Pinkan Island, further than that with that quest, is a video for another time. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.